Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope your day is going extremely well. Today I'm going to share with you my Equinox Prime build. So what do you need to know about Equinox metamorphosis? Shifts between Equinox forms providing buff according to your form. In a day form, Equinox receive increased damage and movement speed, while in a night increase shields and armor. Rest and rage affects a target area. In the night form, enemies are put to sleep. In the day form, enemies gain increased movement speed but become more susceptible to damage. Pacify and provoke emits radial aura. In the night form, enemies within range will deal less damage. In the day form, you buff your teammates with bonus ability strengths. Mint and Maim affects all the enemies that enter its radius. The night form gives you and your teammates overshields and heal. In a day, it can store the damage until you unleash it once after you get good amount of damage. So let's head to the build. In this video I will give you two builds. First one which I did rely on my Equinox 100%, and the second one if you need to rely on your melee. I did use two red shards for ability duration. You don't have to use them if you didn't unlock the helminth yet. Note, this Equinox build will use for the two options. In another word, if you're going to use the Equinox to deal the damage, let the build as it is. If you're going to use the melee, I can recommend to you to use Redeemer or Glaive. Both of them are cheap in the market. If you're going to use Equinox, just use the Vastilock to strip their armor and use Quiver to add more survivability. If you're going to use the melee, just switch Quiver with any helminth ability, just like Strike to strip the enemy defenses. I did use Heat and Hurt to kill the normal enemies and Equinox to kill the Acolyte and the Demolisher. You can use the Heat and Hurt even if you're going to use the melee build. So my primary is the Phantasma Prime and this is the build. And my secondary is the Epitaph Prime and this is the build. The melee according to your choice. In the first build I did use the Vastilock to strip the armor and this is the build. In the second build you can use Redeemer Prime or Glaive Prime. So after I give you the builds, let's get to the best part here, the recap part. If you're going to kill the normal enemy, it's so simple. Just put some heat stacks with your Epitaph Prime, then switch to your Phantasma and put a lot of heat stacks and they will eventually die. If you want to kill the Demolisher or the Acolyte, simply just make sure that your 4 is working. Get some good damage stacks. I can say that 300 million is okay, can one shot anything in a disruption run. Just make sure to strip the armor with your Vastilock, then put 10x viral stats with your secondary, then release your 4 to one shot any enemies in your radius. Or you can use your melee if you need. So how do you stay alive with these builds? If you're going to use the Equinox to kill, this will give you an extra points to use helminth ability Quiver to make you invisible, plus you did have Rolling Guard and that should be fine. You can also use Vazarin Protective Slang and this one will make you invulnerable to all the damage. So that's it for me. Hope you liked the video or learned something new. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have fun guys. Goodbye.